Hello everyone! Today we're going to check out the new MoYu WR M 2020 along with some other goodies. Let's get into it! The first thing we have is the Premium Lube Pamphlet. This will tell you all about all of TheCubicle's premium lubes and all their statistics. Then we also have a set of 3x3 logos. Each of these have a unique QR code and they will bring you to different locations based on which one you decide to scan. TheCubicle has a new mobile app, so this first QR code will take you to their app on the Apple App Store, and this middle one will take you to the Android version. And then this one will take you to the Cubing at Home website. The Instagram one will take you to their Instagram, believe it or not. And then the one with the Cubicle logo in the middle, well, that's a pretty fun one. Scan this at your own risk. Actually, it's more like a joke for friends. Let's just say I'm never gonna give this logo up. So the other puzzle in the box is the new YJ Yeet Ball. This is going to be in a separate unboxing, but I'm super excited to get into this puzzle in a bit. Of course, the main attraction here is the new MoYu WRM 2020. We basically have the same packaging that the original WRM came in. We have a screwdriver, some tensioning tools, extra spring sets, extra magnets, a spring adjustment tool, and an extra core. Then the puzzle itself comes in this stand. You can create a stand for this by taking this piece out of the bottom here and reassembling it like this, and then you can stand the cube on the stand. And you can also like put this on top of this. It's a whole puzzle here. This is the puzzle in itself. I don't know anyone that actually uses this, but it's a cool display feature. First things I'm noticing are that the cube feels fairly small. It has matte plastic and it's fairly lightweight. So this cube is super fast. It doesn't really feel like it has much lube in it. It's fairly dry, but the feeling is so swishy on the inside. So listen to the sound of the turning. It's so swishy. I think that's the type of feeling that will break in and will definitely go away once you lube the puzzle. But it's an interesting feeling straight out of the box. So pardon my original WRM grime here, but in comparing the pieces between the original and the new version, the edge pieces look very similar, except for the foot here. It's a lot shorter, and it looks like there's only one track here, versus the original WRM had like this 2-layer thing going on. I'm not sure how this changes the feel, but the overall piece structure is very similar. Now we see a tiny bit more difference on the corner. Definitely in terms of the pattern on the side here, we can see this like circular pattern with dots around it, kind of looks like a sun, versus the original just standard grooves. And in terms of the foot itself, it looks to be about the same length, but there is once again this extra lip here, and the new piece is slightly slimmer. I mean, overall it's a very similar puzzle, especially if you look at the inside of it. You can see the lip on the centerpiece is still present in both puzzles, and the overall shape of the pieces is very similar. Now there is a lot more primary plastic on the new version. You see the centerpieces are all primary versus colored plastic on the original version. I'm not sure if that'll change the feel in a noticeable way, but it's changed. So straight out of the box, this puzzle feels very reminiscent of the RS3 M 2020 that MoYu previously released. This is their budget cube, but it does share a lot of similarities. So the WRM does feel to be a tiny bit smaller than the RS3 M, but other than that, they have a very similar visual appearance. So the shades are the same. They changed the shades on the new WRM. Compared to the old one, it looks like the green is a bit darker and the red is a bit lighter. Other than these two sides, they're fairly similar though. The matte feeling of my RS3M has definitely worn off because I've been playing with this cube a lot recently and I really like the feeling. I gotta be honest though, I'm finding it very difficult to find noticeable differences between the turning of the RS3M and the WRM 2020. They both have a sort of light, papery, airy turning to them, and the turning just flows so nicely on both of these puzzles. One noticeable difference though is that the magnet strength is definitely a lot stronger on the WRM compared to the RS3M. A lot of people complained that the magnet strength was too weak on this puzzle, and while TheCubicle does sell additional magnet kits where you can add magnets to make the strength stronger. This one seems to come with magnets that are a bit stronger. They even feel like they might be a bit stronger than they were in the original WRM, but it's hard to tell. The original WRM had kind of mushy magnets. They didn't feel like very snappy, but they certainly did the job. This new WRM is definitely a lot snappier than the original. You know, I don't really mind the feeling. I don't think it's necessarily better or worse, it's just a bit different. The original WRM has been my main for a while, and I had been considering switching to the RS3M, and now this puzzle comes along and it kind of like combines the two of them, and it's almost like the best of both worlds in my opinion. It's a nice lightweight puzzle, super smooth, and it has nice strength magnets. I still feel like it's hard to tell the difference between this and the RS3M, and that cube is $9. This one's $35. So there's a big difference there that for most people, like, I feel like the RS3M could be satisfactory. This cube is actually cheaper than the original WRM. That one was $39, this one's $35. So if you have neither one of the two and you're looking to get a nice premium MoYu cube, I would probably lean toward this new one. It's cheaper, it has the frosted plastic, which I've grown to like. It's a bit snappier, and it's just an overall kind of more refined feeling. And once again, we still have the same spring adjustment features as on all the other MoYu cubes. It has the dual adjustment here, but no adjustable magnets. Regardless, I like the magnet strength, and I think they'll be very satisfactory for me. I do prefer magnets to be slightly weaker though, so I didn't really mind the weak magnets in the RS3M, and these are ever so slightly stronger. And I like these too. Recently I've been enjoying puzzles that I can turn really fast and I can kind of spam TPS on, and this definitely feels like that type of puzzle. I could imagine lubing this with some medium weight silicone or some angstrom lubes. I think those lubes would do a great job in this cube, so I can't wait to set this up and give you my final thoughts. For now, that's going to wrap up my first impressions of the new WeiLong WR M 2020. I'd like to give a huge thank you to TheCubicle for sending me this new cube to test out. If you'd like to buy one from their site, I will leave a link in the description below, as well as to the QR code logos if you want to check out those. They're 99 cents each, and they're a fun addition to your 3x3s. Also, if you'd like saving money, you can use the discount code LCC at checkout to get 5% off of all of your orders from TheCubicle.com. So be sure to use that code. That's all I have for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.